Namaste, my name is Bernhard Possert. I'm a coach and consultant working and living in Austria and working a lot in Europe. The topics that we're discussing here are really how can we create a new good life for students, for teachers, for businesses, for the society. And there are a few things where I think Nepal can learn something from Europe, but mainly from the mistakes I think we are making and that we have made. And my question mainly is, how can we integrate the good things of traditions that we are having in our countries with the good things of modernity, of success and freedom that we are having in our societies? So this is the discussion that we are starting here together. The main motive for this seminar is really that we see when we look outside, when we look into society, when we look into climate, when we look into demography, when you look into the finance systems, that we just cannot continue as we have been doing this before. It is as if we were working on a ship and the ship is going into the ice sea. So we just cannot look on the ship what we're doing. We also have to look outside and look for the icebergs. And I think it's important to have this integration of tradition and modernity, that we really are able to handle these challenges, these icebergs that we see in the future. So what I'm hearing of Nepalese schools is wonderful. So what I hear is first that you value the education from very early on. What I'm also hearing is that you're bringing together the different genders, male, female, that you're bringing together the different parts of your society that is very diverse. We in Austria and Europe, we have the challenge of handling this diversity, and it seems that you in Nepal really have found a very good way here. The challenge that I'm seeing, but of course I'm far away, I will really try not to judge here, but the challenge that I'm hearing is, how can we come from a time of teaching as filling water into a glass to a time of teaching as dialogue, as critical discourse together with each other. So parents are really, what I'm hearing is that many parents, they really support their children, that they are having a good education. The metaphor I'm offering is grades, good marks are like keys, and these keys are necessary to open doors so that they can make the next step. But essential after the door is really having good things in your backpack. And these are competencies, skills, cognitive, socio-emotional and other intelligence. So good grades are necessary to enter the next stage, but how can we not push too much pressure only on grades, but really encourage our students that they are really acquiring also competencies for life. And the message that I would have for principals would be, first, thank you for the good work that you're doing. Second, this is really a critical time, and principals have the responsibility, I think, and also the duty to manage this transition now to a phase when education is on the one hand necessary for grades, for a good life, but also grades are a door to the world, right? So many people, many students want to go abroad, what I'm hearing. And how can we in our schools, how can you in your schools also instill the passion that for your country, that after having made some international experience, that students really want to come back and support the development of your nation. You know, Austria and Nepal, they have some similarities, a lot of difference, but some similarities. And one similarity is we are very polite, you know? And so the first reaction is that we agree. And I think what I'm hearing is, after the first phase of being polite, we can come into a phase of critical discourse, where it's not only important to say, yes, thank you, I'm also of your opinion, but really that we are sharing different perspectives. And this is really what I like in the discussion and the discourse with Nepali teachers and principals here, that after this first phase of being polite, Austria and Nepal, that we really come more into the depth of what is really going on here. Thank you.